So JD, after a bit of an indifferent spell in the league, a fantastic 1-0 victory here at Hampton, early penalty, and then we've defended fantastically the final 10-15 minutes. Give us your thoughts on that one.
Needed kind of victory really, because our recent form has suffered a little bit, but when you weigh up some of the performances, I think we have put in some good performances. We've had some that have been a little bit indifferent. I think we're a little bit unfortunate not to have more points than what we've got. But yeah, it's a victory I think we deserved for the 90 minutes. I know, obviously, well coached, patterns they brought in, like to dominate the ball. Different patterns really with what they do, roll inside the pitch, and emptying different spaces, and you've got to be. We worked hard on just prepping the boys, and I think learning from the Chippenham game, if you like, because the Chippenham game, I think we like I said after the interview, I think we set the boys up wrong. I think tonight, obviously from the result, I know it's the result, but I think we set the boys up in the right shape and when to go after them and when to press them, because when you play them, they're quite free flowing with what they do, so you have to work out when you can go and get the ball. I think if you go out and jump out in the wrong areas, I think they can hurt you and punish you. And we've done that, and sometimes when you look at football matches, you think because a team dominates possession, that means they dominate kind of the game, but I thought we was in full control out of possession. Thought Goody come back in goal and didn't have too much to do. We've scored obviously from the penalty, but if you look at the chances first half and you look at the chances second half, I think their goalkeeper has pulled off a couple of excellent saves, especially from Nath at the end there. So we're really pleased we got our victory. We're pleased we've kind of grinded out a 1-0 win. I mean, that could have happened to us on Saturday as well against Hornchurch with 1 up with 10 to go. We could have done that. So we've kind of learnt our lesson a little bit from Chippenham, a little bit from Saturday. And this league, like I say, you get punished more, and we're kind of learning that on and off the pitch. So really pleased with our performance, and I'm really chuffed for the boys, because like I said, I think they've worked really hard. We've been battered with Saturday, Tuesday, I think for the last kind of 4 weeks, 5 weeks, whatever it is. So the boys are dead on their feet. So it was pleasing to get a victory over the line.
A fantastically fast start today. Penalty inside 4 minutes, but a couple of changes made. I think that helped freshen up legs a bit.
Yeah, a bit of a shape change, a bit of a definitely, like I say, because the Saturdays we've tried to mix the side and the squad around a little bit to kind of save the legs. I mean, even today, you see how hard they've worked. So we did a couple of changes that we brought in. I thought the changes that we can't, like Mimbaz have always said about the squad, how much we believe in the players and how they've been performing. So it's always a team to try and win the game, and sometimes you get it wrong, but tonight we got it right, and the lads have come in and performed really well. Even the subs that have come on, I think all 5 have got on today, and they've done really well when they've got on, because they had to as well. Because you've got to be connected, you've got to be in tune when you play against them. If you're not, they can open you up. So yeah, really pleased with the squads. Let's try and patch them up and go for Saturday.
We talked with Muzz on Saturday about this being a tough test against a possession-based outfit, but the last 20 minutes we forced them to just put balls in the box, which with our central defenders and a couple of lads we brought off the bench, I think that's a bit easier for us to deal with that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, because when you bring on Brownie and Stevens, well, I think we've ended up with like 4 centre halves on the pitch at the end. Because obviously you think you're going to sit a bit deeper, you're going to suffer a little bit, but they cause you different problems, especially for maybe the first 60 minutes where they're trying different ways of moving the ball and different rotations. So they do cause you problems, but I think, like I said, I don't recall Ben having loads to do. So I think some people, when they look at games, they get a little bit lost because teams dominate the ball, but how teams control their out of possession stuff is really important. We've done that today, and the subs coming on, and like Brandy's put a great block in it at the end. So yeah, really pleased for him.
You mentioned Ben there. We've been without Ben since early December in goal. Dylan's done really well in that time, but must be glad to have a keeper back.
Yeah, Ben, I think he took the injury at December, Eastbourne, I think, so he's been out for 2 months. Much longer than what we thought. Dylan's been brilliant. I think the kid's got a very bright future in the game. I really do. But Dylan took a knock on Saturday, so Ben probably come back probably a week earlier than what we wanted. We tried to get him a game, but he was called off on Saturday, so he's kind of forced our hand to come in with Dylan taking that knock, and Ben was excellent. But me and Muzz I think everyone knows what we think of Ben and how good he is as a keeper. He was, like I said, I don't think he was loads to do with kind of shot stopping, but his kicking, his distribution was outstanding, and it really gave us a platform to go and win the game.
Saturday, Truro come to the Meadow. probably one of the worst conditions we've ever played football in when we went down there. They're obviously flying high, top 3 or 4 in the league at the moment. They're going to be a really tough test. Another game to test us, I guess.
Yeah, this is what the league is. You play on a Tuesday and you come away to Hampton and you work so hard to get 3 points, and you think, right, well, we've got Saturday and then we've got to go prep for Truro. I think are top 5 in the division, and they're doing ever so well. Really tough game when we went down to their place. I think we do own one. I think, we got pipped really to the game. It was quite frustrating because we've had a couple of them this year where similar to Hornchurch were 1-0 up with 15 minutes to go, and then we kind of gave away 2 goals and we got caught. So I think the boys are going to be really motivated for the game. I think we need to a really good side. Quite a few players I think played against us in the Southern League as well. So we know quite a few, but they've recruited well, and they've I really like them when we played against them early in the season, and the little bits I have seen of them, it's been quite impressive. And for those guys to be in the playoffs now and fighting for that playoff spot, and when they've had a turnover of players, is full credit to their management. So yeah, we've got to try and prep Thursday, see what we can get out of the boys in terms of a session and detail, and let's play Truro, and I think then we've got a Tuesday off, which will be very, very welcomed, I think, for all the management, and I think for all of the players as well, because like I said before, the players we've been completely battered with a Saturday, Tuesday for the last 4 weeks. So it'll be let's put in a really good performance at home against Truro, and then we can recover on Tuesday.
Thanks, JD. A fantastic 3 points tonight, and hopefully another free Saturday.
Thank you.